Okay. Let's do this. Best picture, not best picture, Oscar prediction voting starting now. Okay, best sound I think will be... It makes sense because a lot of these, because this is an interesting category because they used to have sound mixing and sound editing like two separate things, but no one knew what the fucking difference was, so they just combined it to best sound. What happened to it? Go back. And usually like these kind of smaller, not smaller, below the line categories, I feel that the Academy picks the one film that's more of a prestige film. They don't care about the actual technical quality of it. They're just kind of voting for the best picture. So saying that sound, I could see it go to Top Gun because this is a music movie. Music movies could always win best sound or that kind of shit because the Oscars just get cheeky with that. But I think it'll be All Quiet. Best costume design could be... Oh man, that's a tough one as well because I think it could be Babylon. Babylon looks really, really good. The costume's really good, but no one actually liked the film that much. Black Panther, it could be that one, and I think probably would be. Elvis, they did a really good job with that. It won't be Everything Everywhere because the costumes just aren't that extreme or that unique. Miss Harris Goes to Paris is a movie about someone going to buy a dress. So when you are that specific with your thing, you could win, but I think it'll go to Black Panther. Yeah. Best cinematography. This is a tough one. They could give it to Empire of Light, which is the only of these I haven't actually seen. Tar looks great. Elvis looks fucking like a Baz Luhrmann movie, I'll tell you that. It won't go to Bardo, even though he is a darling. I think it'll go to All Quiet on the Western Front again. I think this is going to get a lot of the technical stuff. It's a very classy film, it's all of that. This one is between two movies. This one will either go to Babylon, because I think the production design is actually really, really good. Or it will go to Elvis because they did a really good job of recreating that style. It's also a period piece, so you can also put the argument that they did a lot of that. They rebuilt like that period of Elvis's life and all of that stuff. Fuck, I actually don't know. What do they think? Babylon? Babylon. Okay, let's go Babylon. Best short film animated, I think it'll go to this one because it is, for no other reason, I didn't watch any of these sadly, but no other reason than this one's on Apple TV Plus and it is the most accessible to watch. Best visual effects, this will be the one that they give to Avatar because Avatar is not going to go away empty-handed, so they will give that to Avatar. Even though the actual just makeup effects on All Quiet on the Western Front look fantastic. Best film editing, ooh, that's a tough one. I think it's going to go to Everything Everywhere. It's a really tightly edited film. It looks great. It's long, but it doesn't feel like it's long. And they have to deal with so many different timelines, so much of that shit, that I think it will end up being a plus for the Academy. I think they'll view that as enough to push that over the edge for them. Best makeup and hairstyling. All Quiet could win this because the makeup on that is really, really incredible. But the only thing people talk about in The Whale is the makeup and hairstyling, so I would be very surprised if anything but that wins. Best international feature is I love EO. EO is so good. And I heard Close was really good. I wanted to watch that actually, but I didn't get a chance to. But All Quiet on the Western Front is nominated for Best Picture, it's nominated for Screenplay, there's no... Okay, so this one, I've heard The Red Suitcase is really sweet. But I think it'll go to Le Pupille because, as I said about Best Animated Feature category, this is on Disney Plus, I think, and it is co-directed by Alfonso Cuarón. So there's a recognizable name, so people who don't watch this can just be like, oh, okay, that's why I think. What happened? Best documentary short is tough. think it's gonna be one of these two because they're both on Netflix. This is my strategy, is it's either something that's incredibly topical or it's easily accessible. So Elephant Whisperer is a thing. Best documentary feature. All the Beauty and Bloodshed was my favorite film of 2022. And I love that documentary to absolute death. It could be Fire of Love. People have been talking about that film all year. But I think it'll be Nalini because of the topicalness. Because it's people know who that is. Oscar voters will just kind of see that name. And also the Russian war makes it very topical. Best original score. That's an interesting. I really like the score for Babylon personally. I really like the score for Babylon. That's the one that kind of sticks to me. Apparently, okay, let's go All Quiet on the Western Front. That seems to be the front runner. Best original song will be Naatu Naatu. I think Lady Gaga could win it, maybe. I could see that being the next one up. But I think that giving it to RRR will kind of be the sympathy vote for that film, because people were even talking about nominating that for Best Picture. I remember when just before the nominees came out, and because India kind of fucked up and didn't, or the Indian Film Board fucked up and didn't mark that down as their official nomination for the Best International Feature category. I think this will be kind of the Academy's way of just giving them some recognition. Best Animated Feature is not even a doubt in my mind. That's one of the biggest locks of the evening. Best Adapted Screenplay. I think that's a shit, man. This is a tough one. It's either going to be Woman Talking or All Quiet on the Western Front. Fuck, man. What could? Okay, Woman Talking obviously is in the title they have the word talking. And I know it is very reductive to think that that's enough, but it really is enough to do it. And it's also Sarah Polley. People would want Sarah Polley to win an Oscar. It's a good film. It's a good script. All Quiet on the Western Front does seem to be a pretty big darling for this ceremony. So I do think it could be that, but they could try and split it then. With this, yeah, shit. Literally, the LA Times and the New York Times have it split. Fuck, what do I pick? I'm going All Quiet. I don't think they'll do Women Talking. Fuck, that's... I don't know. That I really don't know. Original screenplay will be Everything Everywhere. Not even worried about that one. Best Supporting Actor is pretty locked in right now. I really like Barry Keoghan in it. I really like Brendan Gleeson. I think he could have won. I like Tyrese Henry a lot as well. This is actually a really good category, but it's going to be Ke Huy Quan easily. This is one of the toughest categories, I think. Because this could be... I would love it to be Stephanie Hsu. I actually really liked Hong Chau in The Whale. Kerry Condon was great, and it seems like there's a lot of I'm looking at the wrong one. Supporting actress. Condon. It seems to be there's a lot of pushback, not a lot of momentum behind Kerry Condon right now, which I don't know why. Because I'm trying to see the LA Times. Where is the Kerry Condon? I'm picking Condon in a squeakers. There's more screen time subplots and compared to managing a more relatable character in the movie. the last 8 supporting actress winners from the Soul winners. So they're using this weird statistic where they want to take a film that is nominated for Best Picture that will lose Best Picture, but they'll use the supporting actress category as like their one little award. So they're saying the Oscars, the Academy likes the Banshees of Inisherin enough, but they want to give it something. But Jamie Lee Curtis won the SAG for this. Fuck, I don't know. Angela Bassett also seems like the she seems like the one to win there. Even Rotten Tomatoes says Carrie Condon. We will go mostly over the beaten path because we feel the cannibalization between Everything Everywhere, Jamie Lee Curtis and Stephanie Sue will be too much to surmount. It pains us to say we cannot name Angela Bassett's Black Panther as a likely winner. However, her consistent losses in contests coming up against Carrie Condon and Jamie Lee Curtis in recent weeks, including the SAG and BAFTA, lead us to believe she's not likely to win. In that case, it comes down to the actress in the film we most think people agree should receive some recognition and arguably deserve one of its best performances. I'll be surprised. I don't know. Ooh, is this the one where I just go off the beaten path and just pick Angela Bassett? And just not do what I usually do and just go with the numbers? Ooh, that one's rough for me. I'm gonna go back. Best Actor. This one's actually interesting. There's a lot of people that think that Austin Butler has taken it from Brendan Fraser. I'm looking. Okay, so this was where they're split. New York Times is Brendan Fraser, and then the LA Times and Rotten Tomatoes has Austin Butler. Because Brendan Fraser won the SAG. Because who won the BAFTA? Who won the BAFTA? BAFTA Awards 2023. Austin Butler won the BAFTA. Oh, and All Quiet on the Western Front won Best Picture at the BAFTAs. Documentary is Novelny. Yeah, she won. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I'm still gonna go with Brendan Fraser. But fuck, if Austin Butler wins, it'll be wild. I don't want him to win. I want Brendan Fraser to win, but that'll be wild. Austin Butler wins that. This Best Actress, this one's really changed lately. Because Cate Blanchett, I think, gives a better performance. I would prefer it if Michelle Yeoh wins, because I just think, like, who cares? Okay, so LA Times, Rotten Tomatoes has Yeoh. So everyone has Yeoh except for the BAFTAs picked Cate Blanchett. But it seems like this race is kind of the momentum has shifted to Michelle Yeoh. This race looks like it's shifting to Austin Butler, which is wild. Best Director is easily going to be the Daniels. There was a moment where it seemed like Spielberg could have won that, but not anymore. And then Best Picture is easily going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once. Fuck. I don't see. So it seems like All Quiet is the biggest. What are the odds? I want to see the actual Best Picture odds. There you go, Vegas. So they've got Everything is quite a ways away ahead. Then Banshees is next. Best Actor is Brendan Fraser still. Best Actress is still Michelle Yeoh. That is just ridiculous. Everything Everywhere Screenplay, but that's much closer. They have Women Talking. Okay. So they've got Women Talking over here in Vegas. That's a ridiculous runaway. And they've got they don't know what's going on with supporting actress. They are just lost. She's nowhere. So it's between these three apparently. There's no one that has negative. Okay, that's ridiculously easy. That's definitely gonna win that. Novelli, visual effects, Avatar, sound. They say Top Gun instead of All Quiet. Cinematography, All Quiet. Yeah, costume design, score, Babylon instead of All Quiet. Okay. Production design, they say Babylon. Editing, everything everywhere. They don't have the shorts. Did I get anything wrong? She won, I think, yeah. I think all these were pretty good, actually. That's actually pretty good. Huh. Okay, so I guess the biggest one then for me is just... I'm not confident about this. I think they could give it to Angela Bassett. Do I just go with that though? No. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna tweet this just so it's out there. Like it's lost to the Spurs? Huh. Okay, well, so that's, I guess that's those are my picks. God knows if that's gonna end up coming good, but jeez, I don't know. Ugh. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Okay, I wanted to